Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be going over the Flash 7/11 which aired tonight. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. So, the episode pretty much started off right where 7/10 ended off, with Nora looking like she killed Iris, Psyche, and Forenza. But it turned out Psyche made some illusion or something like that, where he managed to bring Iris, Psyche, himself, and Forenza into that illusion to make it look like they all died when secretly they were invisible. I think that's what they're going to play it off as. Psyche wanted to end up protecting himself, he ended up protecting the others, so that happened, but then did end up protecting them from Nora killing him, and that led to Barry wanting to put the forces in the past where Nora couldn't get to him, because when Nora was dead, she can't go back there. So that was Barry's plan, and they ended up putting them in the Speed Force, which I'll get into in a minute. A bunch of lightning ended up forming around the whole city. They thought it was Nora at first, but it ended up forming around the prison, and it broke the wall near the meta side of the prison. Broke a wall, all the metas got out, or well, almost all of them, from what it sounded like. And Joe ended up beating himself up because he threw the badge away, so he couldn't help put them away. Nora wanted the other forces, or she'll kill the city. Now, we learn more about that later in the episode. But Nora wasn't the one that actually was going to kill the city. It was the other forces this whole time, but they weren't really doing it on purpose, from what it sounded like. And Frost ended up breaking out of the prison with the other metas, but she broke out to get Chillblaine and some other metas back into the prison, which actually ended up helping her in the long run, which I'll get into in a minute as well. And Barry decided to put the forces in the Speed Force, which was basically just one house. It was Joe's house when Barry and Iris were kids. It was when Barry just came into the house. It was like that scene, which I find it pretty interesting. That was just one house, because it is a new Speed Force. They haven't discovered anything. They haven't made anything in there yet. So I think that's very interesting to see how the Speed Force will probably develop over time, and just having that one house, probably like a whole city or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they're going to do it. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it shows definitely the development of Speed Force itself. So yeah. Cisco and Chester end up making a device so Barry could track their forces, so when they're near, it could track a isotopic signature or something, and Barry would know where they're at. And it was a device on the hand which we got from the promo photos, which if you didn't see them, you'll probably see in the background in a couple minutes. But that device helped Barry find their forces. He found Dion at the football stadium, and we learned that Dion wanted to go back to when this Nora was born, to see that the forces were, and kill her so that this wouldn't happen. So, yeah. And then Psyche and Alexa ended up getting on the Speed Force by Cisco's device. They ended up taking it from Iris, which ended up kicking Iris out of the Speed Force, and she ended up halfway around the city, I think they said. So yeah. Nora ended up attacking electrical grids around the city, at least what it looked like it was Nora. So yeah. The tornado, the forces, lightning, ended up making a tornado in the middle of the city, which is going to end up destroying it. And Barry had to end up, basically pulling a pilot situation thing, and just running around a tornado trying to get rid of it, which brought the other forces, and Nora ended up coming together to power up Barry like a supercharged battery, and give him new speeds. basically saw him go faster than I think he's ever gone. And he ended up stopping the tornado. But at the end of the episode, they said that Barry's going to be keeping that speed because all the other forces are in the Speed Force now with Nora. So as long as they're in the Speed Force, they're going to be able to keep powering him up, and he's going to be able to keep his new speeds. Before that, I think it was Dion who ended up showing Nora a possible future, which I don't even think we knew he could do until now. Showing him that there was like a deserted city, or showing Nora, sorry, there's like a deserted city with no one in it. It like freaked Nora the heck out. I don't think they really explained why, but yeah, that was interesting to see for sure. That ended up bringing Nora back to like reality, I guess, and just realizing what was right, what was wrong, and doing her original plan wasn't going to help anything. If Barry didn't stop the tornado, the forces would have snapped back to where they were created and would have destroyed existence as we know it. So Barry kind of had to stop the tornado. Yeah, Frost Sensing actually got put out on probation because she helped put several metas back into the meta wing. So she's on probation right now, which means she can walk free for a little bit. I don't know how long it is. I don't think they said, but yeah, that was good. And then Barry and SDM still started talking about having kids, having their own kids. I mean, not ones that they magically created the night Barry got his speed back. And Barry mentioned something Impulse. Now we know Bart is coming later this season, at the end of the season, basically, the 150th. So it's definitely interesting to see that happening as well. So yeah, that was pretty much the episode, I think. If I had to rate it, it'd probably be like an 8 out of 10. It's basically a mid-season finale. Obviously, it won't be a full-on finale because we will be coming back next week with 712. We'll get through that 713. But this is the end of graphic novel number 3. This is the end of the Forces. 712 starts graphic novel number 4. And then goes into 713 throughout the rest of the season. So yeah, that's going to be the rest of the season, basically. It's graphic novel number 4. There are 18 total episodes, so we're going to be on 12 next week, so obviously there's 6 left. So yeah, I think this back half's going to be really kind of cramped, but I think it's going to be really good. From what we've gotten so far, I think it's going to be really damn good. So I'm very excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. Arrowverse Discord server down below, community server down below, Twitter down below. Go check them all out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. Do your part. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.